Guten Abend. Today alone, but in yet another live stream. But I like doing this as a live stream somehow, so we can discuss what we discover when we unbox. Here it is, and before I show it, it's way larger than I expected it to be. That was the first surprise. It's quite big. Not vinyl on demand quartz militant big, but big, surprisingly big. Yeah. Dark Side of the Moon. Today's the day, 50th anniversary. And here we have it. Arrived 2 hours, 3 hours ago. I got my copy from Amazon. It came in a huge outer box. I don't know, it was too big. It almost looks like I got a new TV. So yeah, first impression, heavy, big. Yeah, see it from the back. Hype sticker. Let's go briefly through it. Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon, 50 years. Deluxe box set includes CD, LP, remastered original album, CD, LP of The Dark Side of the Moon live at Wembley, 1974, Blu-ray of original album, 5.1 and high resolution remastered stereo mixes, Blu-ray of Atmos and high resolution remastered stereo mixes, DVD of a 5.1 and remastered stereo mixes, 160-page hardback photo book, music book of original album, replicas of the 2x7 singles, memorabilia. Okay, and then we have this is the only element, design element of the outer box. I see nothing else. Okay, let's open them. Let's open this one. Okay, I hope without any accidents. Come on, that's stylish. The black box with the black knife. Okay. So let's put the shrink wrap aside. Feel like I'm in the gym. Okay, this is okay. You can. Oh, this is surprising. This is a good idea because this is not only a piece of paper. This is a more sturdy piece, and that's a good idea. I don't like when they are too flimsy. Okay, so we turn it around, open it. So here now is the box. Okay, so when you open it up, you immediately get the book. So big part of the box is the book. We go into the book a little later, of course. Let's just go through the content. Then you have the next triangle. Now we have a golden triangle with a cutout, and you can open now the next box. Okay. So this goes away now. It's almost like a matrushka so far. Okay, so now here we get, okay, so now we get this black gatefold, but in this gatefold, we don't have, we don't have vinyls, we have the Blu-rays and I guess, the CDs and the DVDs. Okay, I put this one here. So now again, look at this. Again, a gatefold. This is nice. This is nice. And now here you have the 7 inches. Let's see. Us and them, time. Get them out. We'll get them, of course, some sleeves later on. Here we go with the 7 inch, number 1. Okay. The second 7 inch. Any color you like. Money. Yeah, the labels, they have done that quite nice. Like that. So also the idea that they put them inside those simply black but nice, well-made gatefolds like that. Okay, the second book is here now. We go through this. Okay. So for this is the. So now I can play Dark Side of the Moon by myself. No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, but that's it's a nice addition. That's a nice thing. So okay, then we get Pink Floyd at the Planetarium. This card and okay. Yeah. Okay, I have to dig it what that means. So now I don't know why I have this now. This was empty. We'll figure it out. Okay, now it gets golden. From now it gets golden. Meaning Matrushka, as I said. Video is very poor. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I hope it gets better. Is that a general problem? Oh, okay. I'm very sorry. I might be gone for a second now. I changed. Okay, now I've changed it. I hope, is it better now? I hope so. Because of course now we see the main attraction. And as I show it again, now we get golden. And the next box set, so we have 3 box sets in a box set, okay? Here we go. We can open this one up again. And here we have it. Here we have the album. See, looks familiar, right? Very nice finish. Soft touch. Very, very nice finish on yeah, it's probably you know the soft touch, almost like when you buy a new iPhone. Yeah, of course, the poster, we all know this poster, of course, don't we? Let's have a look at the vinyl. The picture is better now. Okay, good. I'm sorry. No, not a glossy, quite the opposite. Matte. But nice, really nice. Really nice. But be a bit careful. Have no grain on your fingers because this material is very prone to fingerprints. So the vinyl. Here we go. All good. Looks great. Back, sorry. Probably froze up. Yeah, what can I do? Same beautiful matte finish on the live album. Gorgeous jacket. I'm positively surprised by the jacket. Really, really beautiful. Here we have, again, posters. Let's open those posters. See now there. Here we have the posters. See. The second one. Nice. Okay. Let's have a look at the vinyl. Beautiful label. Vinyl looks on first sight flawless. So, first impression, very, very positively surprised. I was ready for, oh no, this is not good for this magnitude of an album, for this giant of an album. But the quality, what I have seen on first sight, is really, really good. Although, of course, when you consider what they have announced when they first talked about the box set and which couldn't come to be due to the not so easy structure of the band today. So many things seems to get denied by them with the, they wanted to create an pyramid where the light is broken and a prism comes to be. A lot of stuff that was planned and didn't make it to the box. But although it's a 300 euro box, which is of course quite serious, the first impression is positive. And I haven't heard it yet, of course, but maybe, no, I don't think that Bernie Grundman did the remaster. I think that, or maybe you mean a different version. Here we have Jim Guthrie, right? Who is someone, when I think of the Amused to Death, Roger Waters, he seems to know what he's doing. So I expect quite something from the remaster. We will see. I will compare the remaster against, of course, the 2016 remaster. The German first pressing I have here, thanks to Thor, who sold me one. Beautiful, extremely clean copy, great shape. I will, of course, although I don't like this, as you know, and that has nothing to do now with the MoFi thing. I always said, look up the old videos, that I don't like this MoFi Darkside of the Moon too much. And and of course, against my personal grail, against the light blue triangle first British pressing. So those are the records I will compare it to. But the 7-inch are cut by Bernie Grundman. This is a great information. Thanks, Manfred. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Of course, I will listen to those too. German will blow you away. Yeah, and again, I kept that. You know, I think you were at the auction from Thor when I bought it. I didn't listen to it so far. I checked it, but I didn't listen to it deeply. And so now, with this one, I will get into. I will get into it. No, Michael, I still don't have the 30s, although it should be quite good. But on the other hand, has anybody heard a real bad version of Dark Side of the Moon? I haven't. It always sounds great. Yeah. So what I don't like when it comes to this release, but correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, you can buy the live recording separately. You can buy the book, but you cannot buy the new remaster, right? Separately. And this is something which is in a way not tolerable in my opinion. Yeah, it's a Kevin Gray. I of course would love to hear it. And someday I will get it. No, I never said that, KS. Look in the video, very, very early video from me. No, the versions I showed here are all the versions I have. Come on. I have 5 versions now. Maybe sometimes the 30th, but then it's enough. Yeah, of course. I also think that the 2016 beats the MoFi. But you can have, of course, different opinions. That's however you like it. Yeah. Is it a record? Is it a box that you will get? Because I heard quite often that people told me no, not for this price, not when it only comes with a box set. Wait a second, Michael, you cannot buy the 50th anniversary cut unless you buy the box set. Yeah. It's strange. This is harsh. So buy the box, $300, or don't get it. This is doubtful in a way, especially when it comes, I mean, this Dark Side of the Moon. After this recording, where they really worked together, they never did it this way, in my opinion. I think they have been over quite some time. They have been 40 days in the studio, in the Abbey Road studios, and they really came out with an unbelievable album. And before Dark Side of the Moon, at least themselves, they considered Pink Floyd as an underground band. And with this album, in my opinion, they went to the Olymp, golden years ahead of them. I mean, I think 50 million copies sold so far. This is, imagine 50 million copies of one album. Boah, what an album. And in a way, you almost have no chance to do justice to a release of this magnitude. And so, of course, I think that the hardcore fans, in a way, you can't satisfy them. But again, what I've heard, what they had planned, and what didn't come to be, of course, I can understand that they are a little bit disappointed. And if I want to find a downside, then it's 2 things, in my opinion. First, that you can't get the remix separately. Maybe they change that in 1 or 2 months. I can imagine that. And secondly, I personally don't need all those Blu-rays, DVD, Atmos 5.1. I will never listen or watch this, never. And more vinyl would be cooler for me. Jason, Michael 45, I held the box set. It's a hefty box set, yeah. I bought the Marley Tough Gong, really. Yeah, cool. Of course, cool. Yeah, Martin, unfortunately, the right treatment was not done. What would have been the right treatment? More vinyl, less DVD, less Blu-ray? That would have been my point. Yeah, Sasha, are you talking about the Blu-ray DVDs or books and posters and 7 inches? Probably not. Yeah, I can imagine that the majority would have jumped on this remaster as a single release. I'm quite sure. And AAA with Alan Parsons involved, absolutely, Martin. But that was clear from the very first second that we won't get this. We won't. Yeah, Angelo. I think if we would have done a poll, no doubt. But again, it's not a surprise that we don't get it. So let's hope that they do it, at least when on the digital realm, as good as it can be. And as I said, Guthrie seems to know what he's doing so far. And what I've heard, I haven't heard much because I don't want to hear much before I do a comparison on myself. But I've heard that people are quite happy with it so far. Yeah. Damn, I'm having such a bad connection. I'm sorry. The 50s remix and the entire Wimbledon concert would have been the right thing to do. Yeah, but Captain, again, maybe they just start with the live, and in April, May, June, they say, okay, next month you can buy the remaster. Yeah. There will be a standalone. They're just format exploded. Might be. We will see. We will learn. No, it's a remaster, right? It's not a remix. Did I say remix? Sorry if I did. Yeah, so that's with the 50th. And when we have done this stream, I will get right away into listening to it. But before I go into the 50th anniversary, today something very special happened, and I want to share it in the stream. I didn't write it in the video description, but today I got a record I wouldn't have dreamed of that I will ever have it. Today I found this one. This is the pre-press with the single-sided 7-inch, the poster, and here is the vinyl in like new. And where did I find it? Not in London, not in New York, not in Tokyo. I found it here in Düsseldorf at Minty Vinyl. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This will be my first listening tonight. I cleaned it, and I would never, ever have thought that I have this record in my collection. Sometimes you need to get lucky. And today I got lucky. Amazing, isn't it? I'm so happy that I have this Fantastic record. And you know, it's so funny. We are talking a punk record here, and finding a 1977 punk record, 77, I think, in this condition here in Düsseldorf. Yeah, that's cool. Just wanted to share it at the end of the stream. Can't wait to listen to it. Exactly, and that's what I can't wait for. I want it to hit me in the face. What I will do is, when I listen to it, I will do a little short and share this. Of course, I know 88% of it is lost, but you get a little idea sometimes of the attack, of the punch and stuff like that. So yeah, that happened today too, next to the arrival of the 50th anniversary. I will do the comparison probably this weekend. It's of course quite some records to compare, but I also will concentrate on the remaster and put the other records as a reference against it. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your time. See you. Bye. And sorry for the bad picture quality. Sorry.